What the hell is going on? It's just cut connection. Disconnect LH. Yoo-hoo!
Pegasus Knights, we obey! The Lion's will! Pegasus Knights! Defend Bretonnia! Show us the foe! With speed!
Swordsman now.
Advance!
These guys cannot keep up with us.
Ready for battle! Forward! For the king! Moving a base! Noble knights! Knights of the realm! Immediately! Pegasus Knights! For Bretonnia! Field Trebuchet! Knights of the realm! I honor my vow! Battle ready!
Pegasus Knights are very good tactical. Why are they going there?
For knights! Knights of the realm! As you say! Pegasus Knights! For the king! Smite them!
Just crush their ranks there, boys. Crush their ranks.
Charge! Knights of
What's the lady? Stop shooting artillery.
Post haste! Knights of Bretonnia!
Where's your line now, huh?
Out! The liar! King Luan Leoncoeur! The lady wills it!
That lord actually got back.
For Bretonnia! Pegasus Knights! I am king! Post haste! Awaiting order!
They're these peasants, boys.
Smite them! King Luan Leoncoeur! King Luan!
Oh, don't blame me, Fine Time Screen. Blame CA. What the hell? What are you blaming me for?
King Luan Leoncoeur! Knights of the realm! Lady wills it! At speed! Put it! To victory!
Full tilt.
Awaiting order!
Look at this damage, man. How this guy... Must have been direct to the spear, man.
Quickly now! What do you bid for honor? We are ready! Full speed! At once! With all haste! At once! Now! Yes? King Luan Leoncoeur! Post haste! Battle ready!
I don't need infantry for these peasants.
Pegasus Knights! Sons of Bretonnia! We obey! At once! Noble Knights! Champion of the Lady! The Lady protects me! The Couch of the
We lost some cav, but minimal losses, I would say. Minimal losses. I mean, they can counter us here. Our artillery just plays with them. Artillery and cavalry. And this is Emil's army defeated. He retreated, now he routed, which means his force will be destroyed. With minimal casualties here, we might actually recover some knights. Oh, look at that, perfect. Look at that opening, guys. Not even any knights lost. Next!
Journey begins. By the light of the lady.
So play with their cavalry. If you don't lose any infantry, the replenishment will most likely return your knights back. Oh, are you
Champion of the lady.
Oh my god, don't scare me, game. Don't scare me!
Who calls? The lady wills it.
It's turn 1 still. Continue siege.
Ride
Let's go
to
check the skills
glory.
level.
Smite them.
Okay, so Lunlanker is an excellent fighter. When he gets his Mambo Jumbo bird, it becomes really good. The flying monster with his fighting prowess makes him a very strong fighter. So he gets pretty much 3 free skill points here, all the vows. Vows allow you to pay regular upkeep costs for the knight units. Otherwise you have to pay high costs for the knight units. Blessing of the Lady and attack and leadership against the evil force in the world. He has the Blessing of the Lady 20% physical resistance, which makes him tanky from the start with 110 armor, 50 melee defense. They're fixed no matter what, Manuel, for the whole year. This is for the whole year, Manuel. If the new content gets released, we prioritize new content and then we continue with the milestones. If the next 5 milestones has not been met, we can add even the new content to it. Some of these campaigns will be very difficult and I don't really think we'll be able to finish them. So it's not gonna take that much time. What do we have here? Are there any patch notes? Yes, Festag for the patch notes. I'll put it in the title, Festag. We get the full patch notes. We went through them on 2 different streams. It's really good stuff. Lots of improvements to the old factions. Well, I think the chaos means Norska. It's very good we don't have to waste a skill point on Royal Pegasus anymore, huh? So what do we have here? What do we have here? Ooh, I'm allowing 2 points. I'm allowing 2. On the top, we have the usual kind of Bretonnia, the king army of the king. Not very good skills, really. Virtue of Empathy, what a piece of shit. Lion-Hearted. Minus 3% to rally and stand your ground. Oh boy. Basic training, pretty good. And Lady's Mantle, missile resistance. Missile resistance is nice because of the flying monster. Special skills give recruit ranks to the Knights of the Realm and the Questing Knights, and also lower upkeep for these units. Having access to cheap Questing Knights is amazing, because Questing Knights are some of the best tier 3 units in the game. And what the hell is wrong with my mouse wheel? I think I broke my mouse wheel playing Medieval 2. The camera was so much work to move with mouse wheel. Respected by all. Diplomatic relations but stand with all factions. Clarion calls. Cheap reconstruction costs for the barracks buildings. Construction time phase for the barracks building. This is very weird being in character skills. And it doesn't say if it's locally or faction wide. It's a little bit confusing. Exemplary conduct, that's good. Getting more hero capacity and more hero recruit ranks is always good. Yeah, then they really need to update the controls for the Medieval 2, man. Controls are so shit. The Ladies Champion is regeneration, which is pretty damn good. Why is it one-time use? Don't scare me with that button. Why does it say one-time use? Beloved son of Bretonnia. Current target leadership is lower than 50%. Disable defeat points greater than 50% base. Map wide. So it's pretty much the same as the High King for the dwarves. If Luin Lioncourt has less than 50% health, as in, you know, our king is dying, our king is getting wounded, we need to help, and everybody has leadership over 50%, everybody goes into a frenzy to fight even better. But that button, you see that button, one click, it's usually an ability that can only be triggered once. So it stops working if his leadership is broken, which is not gonna happen unless it's army losses. Lion Shield, lower cooldown for the Lion Shield. His special skills, honestly, nothing special. The regeneration and the flying monster is the best part of him. Everything is the usual stuff. Let's see here. 8 leadership and 8 melee defense for the peasant mobs, men-at-arms, and spearmen arms units, not even foot squires. Peasant proficiency, ammunition, and reload time reduction for the peasant bowmen and the mountain yeoman archers. Worshippers of the Grail, melee attack and armor for the Grail relic, bell pilgrims, and foot squires. This is pretty good melee attack and armor for the bell pilgrims and the foot squires. Glorfiniel's progeny, weapon strength and charge bonus for the mounted units. You can say mounted yeomen and knights. For mounted yeomen and knights. Does not affect the flying cavalry though. Weapon strength plus 12% and charge bonus plus 12. Okay. Guardians of the Lady. Speed 12% and charge bonus 12% for the flying units. Engines of War, more ammunition and missile damage for the artillery. Only one artillery they have is the field trebuchet, regular and with the blessed one. Peasant's duty, physical resistance, leadership, and armor for the mob, men-at-arms, spearmen-at-arms, Grail League, bell pilgrims, and foot squires. So additional armor increase with leadership and physical resistance for the foot squires. It's pretty good. This increases the foot squires toughness quite a bit. God damn it, work! So they get plus 24 armor and 15% physical resistance. Chivalric Code, ward save, weapon strength, and melee attack for the Grail Knights, Grail Guardians, Royal Pegasus Knights, and Royal Hippogriffs for the elite cavalry. Protectors of the Realm is for the mounted yeomen and the standard knights. So they separated this. This is not good. But it's only one skill point. Guided by the Lady, reload time reduction, missile damage and range for the peasant bowmen, mounted yeomen archers, and field trebuchet units. Of course, this is all for the veteran units. They have to be rank 7 or higher. And the stand of ground, the usual mumbo jumbo. Changes to campaign skills. Still garbage. Oh my god, man. I nominate Bretonnia for the worst campaign skills in the game.
For
Oh
your
shit.
mouse.
Hey Rubio. Appreciate it, man. Thank you for the donation. For a new mouse, I think I have a spare mouse somewhere, but I'm too used to this one. You know how it is. But who knows? Who knows? Yeah, let me just update this. 115, 190. Now I have to update the amendment status as well. Okay. Thank you very much. Yeah, this is a local region for industry. So we'll attack Marienburg and we will take the city. Now I see how AI easily overpowers this early game. This is quite a force in the beginning. Quite a force. Put control and untainted here. One of the best commands in the game, if you ask me. It's legendary difficult. The Bretonnian cities now have income. Yes, this is a new thing. They didn't have the income in the past. They just had very high growth. Now they have income too. Let's take the city here. The garrison pretty weak. We do have 2 field trebuchets and 2 Pegasus Knights. The Pegasus Knights are excellent units in siege battle. Flying units being the best battle in siege battles anyways. 2 characters can take some of the towers while we play on the wall. And we can even breach the walls, destroy the towers. Lots of options here. Keep in mind, when you're playing Bretonnia, the peasants are there to die. So, you see in the first battle, you don't need peasants. So anything that could be problematic, like, you know, pinning a unit or tanking tower damage, send in the peasants. First battle, we had 0 casualties. And we killed them all with cavalry and artillery. Marienburg has a very simple wall, so easy to tank. The characters are made to tank this. You could definitely deploy in this area. We can tank these 2 here. Keep in mind, Luin has 20% field resistance, with missile resistance, with shield, with armor, so these towers are a joke. These towers are a joke. The wizard will take some damage.
To my banner, my lord.
We're going to need troops for fighting orcs next turn. So we want to minimize the losses. Maybe the orcs attack us. We can't allow them to recruit anything. So, you know, it's just an illusion that this early game is hard. As long as you don't allow anybody to recruit, it's no problem.
We are ready.
Yeah.
Awaiting orders.
Let's see how they deploy here. Alberts on the walls are problematic for the birds, but it don't matter all that much. Some peasants can die here.
Ready for battle.
Not sure about the trebuchets yet. We might just break the center.
We fight for Bretonnia.
Break center and go surgical.
Field trebuchet.
The Heaven's Lore is a very nice buff for the Pegasus Knights. If you want your Pegasus Knights to be killers and take less damage, use the Harmonic Convergence. He said Grail Knights or the Brave Knights. Let's see what we get here. It's insane that you actually start with 2 Pegasus Knights and 2 artillery units. Let's shoot here first. These things have plenty of ammo, 22 each. You can mouse over the tower to see the zone of control.
King of Bretonnia. with speed.
There are no halberds on the walls. That is insane. Insane. I think they say brave knights. Daniel says, I started the Celostus campaign, all good until turn 12, I went for Grand Pepper's capital. Power skill Celostus and my paladin with 2 shots. Yeah, that they do crazy magic damage. Some of the strongest in the game. Crazy, crazy magic damage. So you see pretty chill this siege. Oh, look at this, the moon halberd on the wall.
Immediately.
Let's arrange this again, 200.
At once.
Halberds actually will do damage to the Pegasus Knights on the walls. Pegasus Knights have armor, so the swordsman and the crossman can't really do much.
The lady wills it.
What about the collateral damage here?
As you say.
Might hit around Pegasus Knights with the artillery. The skills have been changed with nobler kills. We can definitely drop here. We want to avoid the halberds. It's not safe to just pull them out.
What do you bid? Quickly now.
The army can even get closer now, minus the artillery.
We serve.
No crossbow shooting there, huh?
Post haste. Doing our duty.
Oh,
At speed!
Battle calls. Advance.
I think we should jump at this swordsman unit.
Pegasus Knights. Cut them down.
One should have attacked from the left, one from the right would be way better. But look at that contact, it's still a lot of damage. Still a lot of damage. They lost 4% health. The bar is more to the left than the game shows. It's not half. Almost feels like the tower is shooting the Pegasus there.
King Lu and Leocan.
We want this clean. We want this clean.
Priestess of the lady!
What's the charge bonus there? Let's see if anybody gets killed. Pegasus may appear squishy, but they're not really squishy when used against the right units.
Take the ground.
If they get stuck on the ground, they will die. I think they actually change some of the rules regarding this.
Awaiting order.
So they're much tougher than they used to be.
Fortune favors me!
Okay, another charge. You definitely want to utilize the 52 charge bonus. That's most of their damage. Their 56 weapon string might seem high, but they only have 24 models. Look at that shock. Look at that shock. It's mainly charge bonus.
Show us what love.
You can see the artillery doing pretty good job clearing stuff, while we slowly kill everything with the Pegasus Knights. Can only be challenged by the halberdiers.
Hastily.
The thing is, the Pegasus Knights are large units that can get surrounded by 6 to 8 infantry guys, and then they get attacked from all sides. So 80 armor is not that much.
Moving apace.
Because a flying unit will get surrounded faster than a cavalry unit. Flying cavalry unit than a ground cavalry unit. You know what I mean.
Oh my god. Have you seen that shit?
Aerospine. Don't I see her? Camry soon? Yeah. You know me. You can't stay long from Cetra. Let's finish this tower here before we do other things. I mean, the artillery is pretty impressive in the early game. And by doing damage on them and not taking any damage, we are closer to the army losses. Almost look like no. These 26 guys don't look like 26 guys to me. Some of them are around. I mean, in the past, there's several people who always come here to the and they say that the Pegasus Knights are squishy. So we're just, showing, they're not that squishy when used right. We can't just send them in and leave them there without support. They're not special forces, to be expendable.
Awaiting orders!
I almost want to charge these halberdiers here.
Field trebuchet! Flatter!
Yoo-hoo! It's good to be back, guys, to Warhammer. I missed it. It seems I can't survive a whole month without Warhammer, both mentally and financially. It's like something you played over 5,000 hours. Don't stop playing, and all of a sudden you're missing it. You have withdrawal effects. Pegasus Knights are Vargas. Yeah, that's a good comparison. Pegasus Knights are tougher, and they cannot be healed. I mean, the model-wise 24, 56 damage, the Vargas have 16 with a much higher damage. They're both shock troops. That have the initiative. They pretty much have the same role. I'm not even sure we should send something here. These guys have no shields. So either the peasants die or the Pegasus Knights take some damage.
Armed and ready!
I'll send this unit here.
Servant obey!
Around so they don't take a range fire. In siege battles, take your time. Don't try to click, rush things. You are under control. Don't feel pressured. Know the enemy zone of control. Know the enemy firing lines,
Up you go!
and things get much more chill and relaxing. What a lot of Bretonnia have a lot of life, a lot of heavens, a lot of beasts. Peasants not dying during battle. Oh, they started dying. You happy? You happy?
Yes! Quickly, lads!
Priestess of the lady.
Okay, well I have to invest here. The peasant bowmen have terrible toughness, no health, so they can't really take range damage.
For Bretonnia!
I'll just shock these troops here. I'll give them a attack buff. Stop shooting.
Priestess of the lady.
Run, men! Clear out! To war! On to glory!
I will send this unit here.
At once!
Looks like they're sending a unit of halberdiers there. They're taking serious damage. But the other Pegasus Knights will start taking damage as well.
At once! Spearmen in arms! To war! Quickly, lads! Slay them!
It's a pretty impressive damage dealt, considering no losses.
Smite them!
So, such a nice, flexible, versatile unit at the beginning of the
We
campaign.
serve!
God damn it, Mouse! Listen to me.
King Lewin Leolker!
Your behest. The true of hearts shall prevail.
Champion of the lady! 13th! It shall be done! With all haste!
Let's send the cavalry inside.
Swiftly! At speed!
Got 5 kills there.
Pegasus Knights!
These guys will not hold.
Post haste! King Lewin Leolker! Very well! The Lion's will!
Should maybe shock this unit.
Peasant bowmen!
Oh, we can just move here and shoot.
Draw! Loose! Ready for battle! Cut them down!
Priestess of the Lady!
Pegasus Knights! Trample them! King Lou and Leoncoeur!
Full shock here. The unit would have broken if I didn't assist.
Spearmen at arms! Attack!
Can't lose more than half these knights. $10 mouse. It's not a $10 mouse.
Swiftly! Glory awaits! With haste! Persian bowman! Moving apace! Ready for battle!
Need to send the knights to shock that halberdiers. They're currently holding us.
Pegasus Knights! For the king! My lord! Quick now! On to glory! Trample them! Legate!
Oh, come on, guys. You're routing in front of the king? I'll murder your you'll do better next time.
To war!
This halberdiers are holding. Yeah, they dive face to halberds.
Pegasus Knights!
All shall know my power!
We serve our liege! Quickly, lads!
Ready for battle!
Run! To my banner! Legate! At once! Clear out!
This is max a lot of damage. I can't take any more damage with this.
Hastily! Swiftly! I honor my vow! Sons of Bretonnia! Drive them! Awaiting orders! Knights of the Ring!
Those halberdiers are not letting go.
By the lady! With haste! What do you bid? Don't give them an inch!
Should have been shooting way more here.
Stick 'em good! Understood!
Maybe I should have used the artillery a little bit more as well.
Bretonians, attack! Aye! Follow with oath!
I lost leadership. I think still might be acceptable damage. Maybe we should have used a little more artillery on the wall. If only I had some minders to deal with these halberds. What you talking about there, man? What you talking about? The orcs will try to recruit, so we have time to replenish. I don't think those guys start with walls on turn 1. Rank 3, at least it's not a Pyrrhic victory. We have to occupy.
The lady wills it!
But Marienburg, still turn 1. Oh, Hedge Wizard, not bad. Oh man, they do have garrison building.
King Lou and Leoncoeur.
They do have garrison building. Not cool. God damn it, hold on. Yeah. Taking a lot of damage there. Great League Bell Pickens Food Squares. The bell skills are separated for the good stuff. Bell skill doesn't really help us in the early game for our current situation. 20 units, huh?
I am the blood of Gilles.
I can recruit... Oh man, I can't even recruit new peasants here. Which income did I receive here? 60, 500 and 100. Man, they didn't have the barracks here. So many girls, only 2 knights. 5 melee attack, 5 weapon strength. Get a guy with 5 melee attack.
Protector of the realm. I will indulge you.
Get extra 5 peasant units.
If the lady wills it. By the light of the lady.
Cheaper, lower cooldown on the harmonic convergence. Open the bell skill here.
Warrior King.
8 and 12.
Protector of the realm.
Wondering if the March stance has the range here.
You seek the lady's favor.
Might have. 13. No units in Marienburg right now. Remove this.
Champion of the lady.
And... 2 turns, huh? Start recruiting next turn. Maybe they get a lord as well. Honestly, this doesn't look winnable with what we
You
have.
seek counsel.
This does not look winnable. I remember in Warhammer 1, this is a very close battle. And they have less in Warhammer 1, I think.
Pious.
Yeah, let's go with the chivalry code. Five leadership and 5 armor for the lords and embedded heroes. Rhone does have unique garrison. It's a tier 5 stuff. So what do we get in the beginning? I mean, we don't need to get more income. Are there no takes with troops? Yes, there are, but they're here. Dude, I think they have one artillery unit. If you let it go, they can get like 2 stacks. We'll see. We'll see what they do. turn.
Loin Leoncoeur.
If I besiege them, we might... I don't know, we'll see what range we get. It takes 64 turns to get +5 melee attack and melee insult knights. Yeah, that's a little bit crazy. So our next challenge here are the Skull Smashers. They have extra garrison and that's problematic. Don't spear me. I'm great. Wow! Holy shit, those crazy bastards! I love it! Come on, man. You gotta love green skins. They got balls. I mean, they get no balls, but they got balls. You know what I mean? What the hell?
Stop pushing it.
Blessings of the lady be upon you.
Is this what happens with the AI as well? Our cavalry is significantly diminished here. We have no extra units here either.
Lord of Bretonnia.
If I reinforce, they retreat in a bad direction.
My strength and wisdom.
We just need to win this battle, it's easy. We just need to win this battle, easy game, easy life. Am I right?
I am the blood of shield.
I think they actually made this move because I tried to recruit. Am I going to start playing card games again? I decided to do the card games mainly off stream. Hmm, 480 orc boys with a Doom Diver. Our spearmen get deleted here. Our guy is on low health, so the war boss is stronger. I have 2 field trebuchets though. Why am I overthinking this? This is pretty straightforward, right? 24 flying units and 53 horses. This should be fine. They do have 2 units of goblins. The goblins will not just melt instantly when the cavalry is nearly dead. I just need a smooth win here and then we go for the settlement. This is not an easy win.
King Louen Leoncoeur! To my banner!
Ready for battle!
We do need the troops for the follow battle. We lose too much here, the follow-up kind of becomes pointless. They just get new troops.
Show us the foe! Pegasus Knights!
King of Bretonnia!
Guys, I'm trying to mouse zoom out and the mouse is going down. This is broken mouse, right? This is not my imagination. If I'm zooming out, it should not zoom in. I don't know, man. After Medieval 2, I'm not even sure how the zoom out is supposed to work in this game.
We serve the king.
I think we just focus the orc boys here. Rain is definitely in their favor here.
Trebuchet ready. Veil trebuchet.
They said this shit is durable, man. Million clicks and shit, you know. And the mouse wheel is broken. See this? You see this going down, down, down? I'm not doing that.
We are ready. Spearmen at arms.
I mean, who games without a wheel? They make a mouse with 3 buttons and they don't make a durable wheel. It's a terrible company.
Knights of the realm. Battle ready.
Let's spawn this one to the Doom Diver.
King
These
Louis
guys will get deleted and cornered by the orcs anyways.
In the light of the lady.
Clean it, the mouse is clean. Mouse is clean.
We fight for Bretonnia. Veil trebuchet. Laughter. What do you bid? It shall be done. With all haste.
I think we can go around the Doom Diver.
The lady will. At once. Knights. As you say. Knights of the world. Fighting out. By the lady. Field trebuchet. The liar. Crash them on. King Louis. Noble
I'm
knight.
gonna get a little closer here.
Sorceress.
Also goblins, so they don't have much good damage.
King Louis Leocan. Ready for battle.
We can get their attention with the Pegasus Knights.
Advance! Apace! With speed! This is my realm! I am king here! The lady's chosen! Hastily! Ready! Take the ground! Quickly now!
We wanna right now ignore the boss.
Pegasus Knights!
Let's see what kind of drop we get there.
Now! Swiftly!
I don't think we're gonna get a good charge because they're moving.
With haste! Swiftly! Defend Bretonnia!
Yeah, we actually pinned one of them.
Ready to fire! My lord!
My lord.
Apace!
Yeah, we can get the other cavalry in there.
With speed! King Louis Leocan! We serve the Spearman at arms!
You require battle.
Awaiting orders!
I don't know about that other unit.
We fight for Bretonnia!
They're just gonna wait for the impact. The Doom Diver has killed quite a bit of knights there.
Champion of the lady! Moving at pace! Spearman
Don't seem to be winning against this unit here.
ready to fire!
Beacons can kill all these peasants on the ground. Beacons, the orc boys.
At one!
And I need these guys in a very good condition for this full bell. some of these guys.
Post haste! And
The orc warboss is just smelting peasants. 27 dead already.
peasant woman! Knights of the road!
I'll separate them, their infantry there.
Platinum! Slay them!
You require battle!
I require magic.
Moving apace!
Lost way too many knights to the Doom Diver there. Down to 13.
King Luan Leoncar!
I'm not sure that he's gonna retreat here. Let's just follow up this.
Fail trebuchet! Honor the lady! King Luan! Bows high!
Doom Diver is not dead. It's bad. Not good. Oh man, there's not. We have to go for it.
King!
I don't want it to move.
Ready!
Your behest!
Swiftly!
Orc warboss are causing issues.
Shift it! Riding out!
We have to just shoot the boys in the back because they don't have the shields.
Come through! Withdraw!
Yes!
We lost most of our melee peasants.
Might of the lady!
Now! Yes! God help us! I am king! To my banner!
Don't let those guys flee.
Awaiting order! The lion!
Yeah, there's a good hit there.
Attack! Order! Moving base! What order? Bretonnia!
Switch fire here. They're out, I think.
Build trebuchet! Start! Ready for battle! Stand by them! The lions!
What happened in the chat?
Get out of here!
You can't come out here looking for trouble, man. And it's clearly not a multiplayer stream.
Arrows ready!
You don't need anybody converting people here.
Peasant bowman! King Luan Leoncar! Defenders of the realm! Awaiting orders! Peasant bowman! We are ready! Fire!
Came to the wrong neighborhood, pretty much.
Serve and obey! Peasant bowman! Pegasus Knights! Knights of the realm!
And this guy's taking quite a bit of damage.
Follow them!
But they, I mean, they diminished, they still did quite a bit of damage. Yeah, pretty good. Was, God,
Brave knights! Full
was pretty good for us for the follow-up.
order!
I do hope we have them enough in range.
Immediately! Ready for battle!
Man, Buken knows what I think about multiplayer, so I trust him. I trust him.
With all haste!
This is not a democracy here. Not a democracy. Chat rules, you know. Don't come to start argues. Come here to start arguments.
Arrows ready! Heroes of Bretonnia! Father King! Immediately!
Your mouse is done. Oh man, I don't want to use a new mouse. I'm comfortable with this one.
Knights of the realm! What do you mean? Knights of the realm! Pegasus Knights! I honor my vow! Slay them!
No good there. I feel like we should still kill their orc war boss here.
Knights
I'm not sure we can follow up though, if we have to go for the settlement. I have a spare mouse somewhere.
Pegasus Knights!
Yoo-hoo! Very nice of you guys to escort the Orc War boss unharmed from the battlefield. We're gonna be pretty friendly with the Empire. Diver did 21 casualties. The Orc War boss killed 81. 81! And he survived. I thought we would kill everything here except him.
Blessings
Oh
of the
man,
Lord
he's blocking me here.
King Lewin Leoncoeur.
Another battle, not bad. Peasant mob, men-at-arms, and spearmen-at-arms. Range units. Battle pilgrims, foot squires. We go for a combination of things. Campaign skills are Garbo, so we have extra battle skills. Hey, the bastard. So we have to think what is going to be our final army composition before going for the battle skills. With this campaign is with house rules. You know, this is not just, you know, me bash AI single player experience. We have kept cavalry, and we have to go deal with guys in the south. So which 6 units of cavalry here? In the beginning it's probably gonna be questing knights, because they are the damage dealers. This is a really hard hitting cavalry unit. 41 charge bonus with 48 weapon strength, mainly armor piercing. It's deadly. One of the best tier 3 units in the game. So we'll start probably with questing knights into... I don't think if we have only 6 knights available in the army that we will be using flying Pegasus knights. I don't think we're gonna be using Pegasus knights. So Pegasus knights are a no. It's probably gonna be 2 Grail Guardians. Probably gonna be 2 Grail Guardians. 2 Grail Knights. And 2 Royal Hippogriff Knights. Look at that weapon strength. Yeah, I like this. Grail Knights, Grail Guardians to help with the line, outmaneuver otherwise, and then the Grail Knights and the Hippogriff Knights to deliver the shock. This is gonna be our 6 cav units. Comes to infantry, man, early game there's like very little options. Just get whatever peasants you can. But the only 2 options for later are the polearms or these foot squires. Foot squires having more than double armor than other peasants makes them the best toughness. So it gotta be foot squires. So we get a Loon Lanker, we get 1 or 2 damsels, we get 1 paladin, 4. 6 knights puts it to 10. Then you have 10 slots for the rest. If we have stuff like Royal Hippogriff Knights, we don't really need artillery. So, 2 field trebuchets that are currently in the army will be a placeholder for the Royal Hippogriff Knights. So I'm not gonna get artillery in the main army. I want to make main army mobile. Which means the extra units. These guys have no armor and no damage. They're basically glorified swordsmen. The foot squires have anti-infantry, so their melee attack is fine. Their melee defense is low due to their damage and the Bretonnia flavor with shit infantry. But mainly Bretonian units are being, balanced thanks to the multiplayer. The peasants used to be better, but they apparently were good in multiplayer, so they got nerfed. They are great multiplayer Total War, making our single player experience, lovely. Okay. So, looks like the remaining 10 units is gonna be a combination of foot squires and the maybe archers. With 6 cavalry units, you don't really need archers. But what if the enemy has skirmish units? Then you want archers. The thing is, when building a line, when you have 6 cav units, you don't really need flanks to be anti-cavalry, anti-large. So you either go the whole line with pole arms, or you don't go any with pole arms. These guys are a better defensive unit, so which means they can hold better for the hammer and anvil tactic. They're not only gonna be able to charge better, but also gonna have twice as much defense compared to the foot squires. But foot squires have 2 times more armor, so it's pretty much the same shit. They create the same shit here. So depending what is available, we're either gonna get full pole arms or the full squires for the center. With maybe some archers. We'll see how the army is gonna be with 6 cav units. If I feel like the damage is enough, we'll not take any range units. This, it's very early. Depending who we fight, it's also a factor. It's gonna depend. I don't think if you're gonna be fighting mainly Tomb Kings in the south for a desert, I don't think the peasant bowmen are a good unit to get. You don't want any peasant bowmen or the artillery against the Tomb Kings. So it's very awkward. Very awkward where the bonuses are. Battle Pilgrims, Foot Squires here. So there is the Foot Squire here, but the problem is the Foot Squires are tier 4. So buffing this at this point is pointless. Female Progeny will buff the Ground Cavalry, which we intend to use Grail Knights and the Grail Guardians, 4 of them. So 12% weapon strength charge bonus is huge. They're planning on burning the wood? No. We're not gonna be fighting wood else now. Glorfinial Progeny is definitely a yes. Worshippers of the Grail definitely a yes. With the extra 24 armor and a few physical resistance, I think we can say a no to the Spearmen Arms. Or Men at Arms. What are they called? Men at Arms with pole arms, okay. So we can say no to that. So Worshippers of the Grail for our infantry, which will overbuff the Battle Pilgrims. But Battle Pilgrims pass the first 50 turns are not that good. Rufinal Progeny for the damage and charge bonus for our ground cavalry. It will buff the Knights of the Realm and questing knights until we get better stuff. The Guardians of the Lady give speed and charge bonus to the Royal Hippogriff Knights. The Royal Hippogriff Knights don't really need this, but if we have extra points, we'll get it. So we don't need to get this battle skill. And I don't think we need to use artillery when we have 6 units of cavalry. It's you know, you have to the artillery will be used on the army to aggro the enemy. But once the enemy starts getting close, when you start maneuvering with cavalry, it gets messy. And you might even forget about the targets with your artillery and then shoot your cavalry instead. So, to make things convenient, no artillery. At least not in the main army. Is the Greller League considered cavalry? No, it's a special unit. We said what is cavalry, this is 3. We don't even consider the mounted yeomen cavalry. We're talking about knights. So the first battle skill we're gonna get is the Glorfiniel's Progeny. In the current army, it will buff Knights of the Realm, charge bonus, and weapon strength. Getting charge bonus and weapon strength on Knights of the Realm is nice. This unit has already very high charge bonus, which means this is a unit which relies on charge. If this unit doesn't deliver a charge, it will struggle. So we just enhance the charge even more. This guy cannot retreat, and we need to go towards here. So we'll send this guy here. This is gonna be Shit Wizard. Shit Wizard is our gonna be our regular lord here. And we finish off this one. I hope we have enough movement for the Grungzin. It looks like we have.
I shall prevail.
I mean, it's a good thing this guy survives, so we get an extra battle. With Bretonnia, there is really no milking of the greenskin incursions. I mean, you can milk the Grungzin, but eventually somebody will countertake it. It's not really worth it. You need to focus on getting Wasteland and fighting, preparing, you know, whoever is gonna be next. Yoo-hoo! Yes, the patch went live today. Turn 2 Marienburg? What do you mean? It was turn 1 Marienburg. In Warhammer 2 you can do it on turn 1.
What we smashing? King of Bretonnia.
Okay, well, we just need to get rid of this guy.
King Luen Leoker.
I'll focus our missile fire on him. We need to kill him. He needs to die here.
Fail trebuchet.
You just got here? No problem, man. No problem. Guys, if you have questions, don't be afraid to ask. I bite only 7 out of 10 times, so you might get lucky and, you know, get beaten here. Yep. And I've been using this mouse under a year, and it's gone, man. 1-1 versus 1 me. Nah, no thanks. I'm sure somebody else is playing multiplayer on Twitch. You might wanna go fight them. Krad, I have not noticed this, no.
Quickly!
King Luen Leoker.
I have not noticed this.
Fail trebuchet. Lances ready! At once! Now! With speed! King Lewin!
What's the difference between the Blessed and regular version of the Trebuchet? If I'm not mistaken, the Blessed one does more damage on hit, so less explosion damage, and it has magic ammo. So it's better against single entities, you know, like trolls, minotaurs, giant, while still delivering the kick on the infantry.
Farewell!
I can actually confirm this. So Field Trebuchet has a missile damage of 40, 145, 50 and 70. So this is your standard anti-infantry explosive missiles. Slow reload. It can even be good against cavalry, but it's mainly meant to kill infantry. While the Blessed version has magic ammunition. Has also more ammunition, 25. And yeah, it has less explosive damage, more target damage. Which also tells me it's more accurate.
By the light of the lady.
We'll continue with Glorfiniel's progeny. In Warhammer 1, the main skills were Glorfiniel's progeny and the chivalry code. But they are different, the battle skills now. So we start with this. In our current situation, these buffs are Knights of the Realm, which is very solid unit. With little Fifi, we could go with a Curse, but Curse, you know, prefers long melee encounters. I don't feel like we need a Vein Blast. I guess Curse is fine. Lowers armor and melee attack, so you kill enemy faster and take less damage. The enemy has 12 units, of which 4 are Orc Boys. Settlement is tier 2. 2 Orc Boys, 2 Goblins, 2 Goblin Archers. With additional 2 Orc Boys, 2 Orc Arab Boys and 2 Goblin Wolf Riders. How much longer will I stream for? At least another 2.5 hours.
You seek the lady's favor?
I'm not sure we should shoo away the Lord. We can get 2 more battles here.
Blessings of the lady be upon you.
It's corrupted. 79.
My reputation precedes me.
This is enough peasants to assist. I'm worried we're gonna lose the unit of cavalry there. Let's merge these 3.
Strength and honor.
I mean, with the reinforcements looks like pretty even to me.
King of Bretonnia.
You guys will have no vigor though.
Striking out!
Problem is, if this guy survives, he will take Marienburg, which is insane. What are my thoughts on the Vampire Pirates? I think it's a pretty cool addition to the game. Good flavor. So it's a mix between the Vampire Counts and the Empire, with some cool looking monsters and range units. What makes them special is their how they move on the campaign map with a horde-like ship lord, which makes them flexible.
Champion of the lady.
I guess we can always get a lord here. Yeah.
You seek counsel?
I'm gonna retreat. Army on the left, army on the right, 50-50. I mean, if only the knights had a little more horses here. Our early game with Bretonnia is pretty much Marienburg and the Skull Smashers, while waiting for technologies to confederate all the dukedoms and looking at the possible threats in the area like the Norska and the vampire counts, the undead.
King Luan Leoncoeur! Pegasus Knights!
It's not a big problem if you lose a unit of knights, because one is enough against the threats while we're building up.
Ready for battle! Peasant bowman!
This is actually pretty good terrain here. This area in the back.
Field trebuchet!
They do have 2 wolf riders. We should make this a 1 unit.
Battle ready! Ready for battle!
And this will stay 2 units. Even 10 guys have 2500 health. That's pretty good.
Sons of Bretonnia!
Stay in the back, wait for more infantry. They have only 4 boys here, so much more doable. We outmaneuvered them, so we don't even have to wait for that battle line. Do we have a least favorite campaign? You know, I kind of feel I'm not sure what's the word. You know, dirty in a bad way when playing Norska. After that, this is Greenskins, I think. Like Crooked Moon. Crooked Moon makes me age too fast.
To my banner, King of Bretonnia! King Luan Leoncoeur! The Lion!
Oh, we have another lord. I wasn't even counting him, taking him into account.
Knights of Bretonnia! Pegasus Knights! Aye! Hold steady!
Guy's a goblin, but he can still deliver some damage, you know.
King Luan!
27.99. We'll try not to fight, I think.
The ladies
Luan has the advantage because it's on a horse.
Field trebuchet! Ready to launch!
The our reinforcing infantry has no stamina.
King Luan Leoncoeur!
Well, that campaign was like 15 days, and we accomplished so much. You know, when you think you're at a point where you will be closing campaign and you started losing the campaign, it was crushing,
Champion of the lady! With all haste!
demoralizing, you know. Look how much vigor he lost already, and he didn't even do that much damage. Oh, that was a good hit. That was a good hit. Sending the archers to help him out.
I am king! King Luan Leoncoeur!
And the Lune Lancer was the least. He was basically a stronger version of Karl Franz. And I think at this point they are almost the same. While Karl Franz has items that make him much stronger.
The lion!
I don't think they need to adjust Crooked Moon that much. They just need the flavor technologies. That campaign will remain a challenging campaign no matter what.
King Luan Leoncoeur!
They just need flavor technologies. Right now, the technologies don't fit really. And the thing is, you can't even get technologies that early in the game. Just need to adjust the Gnitsky technologies in general, and it will be fine. Luenlanker gets 4 Seekers, so his vigor is fine. Especially if he doesn't stay in the fight non-stop. When he starts flying, his vigor is fine. What campaigns ends up being easiest legendary? If you are well experienced in the game, it's probably between Carcassonne and Borderloo, because they also can be completed the fastest. Carcassonne probably the easiest campaign in the game. Not only it's the easiest, but also the fastest. Chaos is easy, okay, if you know what you're doing, yeah. But you can't complete as fast as Carcassonne. I think the speed of the campaign needs also take into account when it comes to the difficulty of the campaign. Oh, they split the Wolf Riders. Oh, that's their funeral. Okay, what do we have here? You should shoot like this. Yeah, I have no vigor here, huh?
With speed.
We pin them with Luen and charge them with the rest of them. We can route them fast.
Striking out. Quickly now. What?
You can't handle a charge from the cavalry.
Priestess of the lady!
I am king. King Lewin. Glory.
Go for that other archie in there.
At speed!
What about what do we have until arch here? 10?
It is done!
Faith is my armor!
No.
On Bretonnia.
So Goblin archers might not have the number for that.
Post haste. Persian bowman.
Don't shoot the goblins, man. It's bad. Goblins have more toughness there.
Battle ready!
Yeah, let's go for this. Give them a buff. We need to debuff their infantry. It's too early. Too early.
Lion.
Oh man, this guy's actually getting killed there in melee. They're dead.
Base!
I don't think we're gonna survive it for what? This guy went on the other unit.
Put it!
3 out of 60. It's 5%.
Lance is ready.
Sounds dead. I'm not dead. Well, we accepted the risk on losing that kill. We don't care about the charge here.
Advance.
We need 4 to survive. Maybe they're live on 3. Can lose both. You wanna keep one. Our archers are doing most of the killing here.
For the lady. Release.
They diminish, you know, they can't, 15 knights cannot win against 90 orc other boys. That's not gonna happen. So, because the numbers diminish, they're weaker against these units. Holy shit, they broke there. What? Ah, archer.
Hurry!
The lady wills it immediately.
My lady brought me your sight.
Just need to make sure these guys survive.
We serve the king. At once.
Damsel! Forthwith! Orders!
I think the knights are fine. This unit might be dead. It's on 5%. That's exactly enough to die.
Bowman. We serve our lady.
Swiftly!
Oh, we have enough bodies here. They can't kill over 10, I think. There's gonna be a follow-up here from the looks of it.
Battle ready!
This should be enough shock for them to break the remains.
With speed! Pegasus Knights! King Luan Leoncoeur!
This is still an archer unit there.
Advance! Glory awaits! With
They
haste!
lost leadership.
Field Trebuchet! Pegasus Knights! Battle ready! Halt! Orders!
We'll chase some of the survivors here, as we have to do another battle. The Orc boys might be archers, but they have similar melee performance as Orc boys, just no shield, and focus more on range than melee. But they still have similar, performance in melee. Revenge, thank you for 6 months. A shame losing this one, but what can you do? It's all good here. All good. Pretty satisfied with this result. He lost that unit of Knights of the Realm, pretty sure. I need the 4 survivors. If unit drops to 5% or less, it's disbanded at the end. The enemy had the archers there, and our units were diminished. I do use it sometimes. We didn't have a really good battle to use it so far. Not enough dead peasants.
King Luan Leoncoeur. My reputation precedes me.
Get a rat march first, of course. Still 10 units alive there.
My strength and wisdom are yours. I am the blood of
There's no way to hold this territory because it's highly corrupted.
cleanse our land.
It's mainly a flavor situation. Flavor stuff thing. Deliver damage, you need to go wide. So if with the flavor, they basically give you the number to do almost the same thing while you are slightly worse at maneuvering. The wider the unit is, the more damage it will deliver on contact. The information itself gives you better stats, but it's due to Bretonnia flavor, and due to the fact you lose one line of damage.
For the lady! Ready for battle! Peasant bowmen! Knights of the realm! Hero! King Luan Leoncoeur! Trebuchet!
In other words, it's good and bad at the same time. Situational.
Pegasus Knights!
We might debate about this. No, if it's useful, it's not about situation. You know, it's up to you in the end if you want to use it or not. Get plus 1% acceleration, plus 1% acceleration, plus 6% charge bonus, 12% charge speed. Acceleration, how fast the unit gets to its max speed. Acceleration, how fast the unit loses speed on contact. Charge bonus give damage, and charge speed, you know, for the impact. Wedge formation is used to break formation, but breaking a formation doesn't really do much in a total war when a unit is glued in the center. So one unit you can't really break a formation. You have to break the formation of the fall formation of the line. Going through a battle line in the real world would cause chaos, while the total war game doesn't do much. What you get a penalty to the enemy morale due to them losing security at the flanks. So if you want to cause more morale loss, you go the lance formation.
Ready to fire!
There's still chance they'll get surround debuff even with the regular charge.
Peasant bowman! For the lady!
So you say you have this unit here, playing secure 5 leadership.
King Louis Leoncoeur! Right to glory!
So there are modifiers like that. Will that 5 help you, or negative 10 if you remove it? Oh, that's another story. It's in theory you can break them fast with the lance formation. It tells you actually here. Forming a wedge before the charge enables mounted knights to smash through enemy lines, causing great disarray among the ranks. So it actually tells you that you will cause more leadership loss. It actually tells you here. The text. So in theory it's supposed to do that. How effectively does it? Well, it's up to you to decide from experience.
With all haste! Awaiting order! Pegasus Knights! Write them down! Right now! For the Grail! To the seat!
Power of the lights!
Release! As you say! Ready for battle! Peasant bowman! Loose! Phenomenals! Full tilt!
I mean, there is a reason when you're deploying units, you go wide and not like this. Why do that? Why am I doing that?
The lady's chosen!
Just think about that. Acceptable, you know, length. Not box, never box. So, other than going wide, every other position, you know, formation is situational. Why would you do it? You know, it's up to you, depending on the situation. Sword of the Ladies Champion. Not bad. So, we got rid of the Skull Smashers. We cannot hold this element. Now we raise.
For glory!
Turn 2. Skull Smashers are gone. And we're not gonna get a penalty with the control. Crusader. Gained by fighting battles far by the capital. Far by the capital. Gained by fighting battles far by the capital. Oh man, I don't understand this shit. What the hell does it even mean? Gained by fighting battles far by the capital. What the hell is this? Is this English? Oh my god. I don't understand.
By the light of the lady.
Minus 20% occasionally suffer from all attrition, all armies. All armies? Holy shit! What the hell? That's insane. Let's go on a crusade, boys. Get more crusaders. Oh my god. That is crazy. Rank 6. The ladies champion for the replenishment, regeneration. So he now gains ladies champion. It's a constant, but it says 1. Just have more laws fight far by the capital. Oh my god. Oh man. Must be a Russian intern. The round of regular interns.
My reputation precedes me. Glory awaits. My journey begins.
This looks stable, and these guys are recruiting an army. Looks good. Crusade Camber.
Dark, the lady grants you her blessing.
Armored in the laws of chivalry demand I hear you. I will not.
Could have done this at the beginning of turn.
Who call? Approach and make
Who calls?
that I make. So be it.
King Lewin Leoncoeur.
All Gucci here. All Gucci. That perk is strong, so the game wants you to travel far by the capital. If you are fighting battles far by the capital, you can become immune to attrition. It's very good. I love it. On turn 1, we defeated an army of Marienburg outside and taken Marienburg itself. No losses in the battle against Marienburg in the field. We had losses in the city. Exactly enough movement to take the Marienburg due to plus 10% and 10% from the route marcher. Turn 2, the orcs sieged Marienburg. We defeated them. We also recruited on turn 1 another lord with extra units, and then we destroyed the Krungzin. We had exactly enough to deal with this shit. I will get the extra garrison here. This morale will not do anything without the extra here.
My blade is ready. On to victory! A king stands with you.
If the lady wills it.
Sallying
We
for
might get rid of Shit Wizard for 5 turns. We're getting back in 5 turns. That will help with the economy.
I am the blood of Gilles.
We definitely want incursion here.
Making my
We
way.
lost the unit of knights. Put a potion of strength here and the obsidian trinket. What's the situation here? Get a hedge wizard for the extra juice. And the capital. Getting tier 2. Not very good options on the units in the beginning, but at least we get a paladin. This also will increase income. Further diplomacy checks, huh?
Those I am Morgiana.
Currently we are severely diminished militarily, so diplomacy is over the table for the time
The
being.
laws of chivalry demand I hear you. Peasants.
These guys, we can actually help them against Musulmans, so we get points there. I also need to meet more elves. Look at that, aversion minus 15. What is that
Can I offer
madness?
assistance? To what do I owe this display?
Displeasure.
You may approach, but please.
This guy's rank 1, Jesus. What happened to Morat Amendment? RuneScape had to go serve in the military, so he delayed it until after he's back. We'll make it convenient here. RuneScape will be back in like 6-9 months, I think. So, we chill here, huh?
King of Bretonnia.
We get 3 more peasants right now.
I shall do what I can.
And 3 more cav, huh? These guys will attack. Hopefully we have the walls in time before they do. We don't care about public order here right now, it's not manageable. Without Gorsel we can take control. Hey, Wild Bill! Yoo-hoo! So it's pretty chill phase now, waiting for troublemakers. While we are getting the Confederation technologies. I've been just considering to searching for loot. I think it's fine. They recruited the recruiting army here. Getting outnumbered by the low tier infantry should be okay. We have the Curse of Midnight Sun and the artillery.
Absolutely not.
They have tier 2. This should be the next target. What are the options here?
It is late in the day
Red.
for Bretonnia.
Carrickzevil has been defeated by Baston. That's rare. That's rare. Holy shit, they got bullied.
I am Morgiana, Fey Enchantress. Those who displease me.
Why won't the girl say yes to me?
The laws of chivalry demand I hear you. You insult me!
The laws of chivalry demand I hear you. Agreed.
A military alliance with Artois. Lower the chances of other aggression, but also increase the chances of other aggression. I think it's more positive than negative.
Welcome, friends. Let's. The laws of chivalry demand. Very well.
Welcome, friends.
He wants help against against Musilon, and then he will say yes.
Yes? So what can the Empire do that the mighty flower of Bretonnia cannot?
Oh man. At least he's not mentioning prancing ponies. When we see new pig, what do you mean, Wild Bill? Yearly pigs?
Who calls?
Don't need to replenish here. They will replenish faster than us there. Options. 70 growth is huge. It's for 2 buildings. The Bretonnians, they have more growth than the Reds. Let's go for the Paladin here. This thing requires Smithy, which is insane. We'll upgrade the Farnus with a windmill. It also buffs growth. I think we get a temporary windmill, it will pay for itself. And we get the stables. Stables are very expensive. Very expensive building. 37,000 total. You can lower the cost of it though by 10%. This is a nice thing here. That's how we get research. But due to legendary, you can't really just go for control. If you get like 5 provinces plus 50% research, it's a big deal. But you're gonna have to shift between control and research once things are sorted. We do have to get more cavalry. I mean, cavalry are many units, and we need more in the army.
You seek the lady's favor?
This replenishment will take some time. If I go here to do the whatever this is, we'll take attrition.
Champion of the league.
Crusader is pretty much campaigner for the Bretonnia. It was in the game before.
I assent to your order.
Just much harder to activate. Looks like this guy's lost here. Idealistically, peace with Marienburg can destroy Kemmler. That would be ideal.
All right. Here come the
But we don't have such option, such freedom right now. If I go away from Marienburg, they can move forward because it's 18 garrison for 2 turns.
The lion. Your plan is a good one.
So we just stay here with the authoritarian, for authoritarian. The chivalry buffs are quite important for that leadership.
I will see it done.
Going into the city is not ideal because I want battles, and battles will come with incursion. It's limited options in the beginning. You need to develop, you need to stabilize, but you also need some battles for the experience, potential loot. I'll check what do you have on your version of Warhammer. I had to manually switch to the new version. So looks like battle with Marienburg will continue along with the Marienburg rebels. maybe we want to avoid the Marienburg rebels and deal with Marienburg first. They'll definitely get numbers on us.
By the light of the lady.
Do not waste my time with petty talk.
Talk to their neighbors.
The Empire. Greetings, lords. I hope the lakes of Bretonnia run clear this day.
The war with Skull Takers and the Beastmen. But they have enough on their plate.
The Empire.
Same for the Cal France. These guys could declare war on us.
The Phoenix Court will hear your petition reluctantly.
They will not be manipulated like the rest of the guys.
True savages. Your words mean nothing. All that's yours is ours, and soon we'll take it.
Oh man, they're ready. They're getting ready. Their ships ready.
Norska.
This is hilarious, you know. Bretonnia is at war with Scaling and Norska, but Scaling and Norska are at war with each other. The Battle of Legion actually lost.
No, the lady grants you her blessings and my aid.
Yes.
It is done.
Well, the usual. There's for money.
Welcome, friends. Let's hope we come to an agreement. Never.
We're just gonna keep asking. It's easy to sort it out. We just need to offer support against Musilon. But it's not a time. This thing place has no walls. Rank 10 for a decent unit. Right now, this looks like a bunch of trash without the extra Knights of the Realm.
I refuse. I'll ignore that.
But they have to go to the other side. Garrison here is okay. This place here needs tier 3 for the garrison. Bretonnia gets walls on the core settlement. So the garrison building just provides extra units. And these units are not that good. Not that good. I feel like to balance this shit properly, the regular garrison should add extra 2 foot squires. So hopefully they see it in the future. They add more units to the city watch, like 2 more foot squires. As Bretonnia has some of the weakest garrisons in the game, if not the weakest. Hey, Comet Bunny, thanks for the host and welcome everybody. I would like to see 2 foot squires being added to the city watch, so you have a reason to build this building. There is still reason to build that building, but it's usually not good enough. I'm waiting for replenishment here, and waiting for the incursion here. In Bretonnia, the peasants do not rebel. You have incursions, orcs invade you, if the public order is slow. The mammoths are coming. Come on, Booker, don't say such things. Yoo-hoo! Yeah, I'm playing Bretonnia today. Back to Warhammer 2 with a Bretonnian campaign. Hey, Konglock. It's going great. The nasty parts of this campaign is the first 2 turns, so it was smooth enough. What have you been playing, Combat Bunny? Biding our time. By the way, Colin Glock, oh man, what the hell? Lioness got destroyed. Colin Glock, have you seen they're teasing an update, another update for Battle Brothers? Oh wow, the Red Duke is not messing around. Got the chivalry code. Just in the pal now. I like that Heine Campbell got the belt here. Will I play Bannerlord if it ever releases? Possibly, yeah.
Welcome to fair Bretonnia. Now is the time to
Bretonnia.
well.
So, greetings on behalf of the...
On behalf of the Empire. I mean, they are the low on military strength, but so are we.
It is late in the day for Brit.
There is still a chance for a peace here. It's gonna be a little awkward fighting this much infantry. We need that Paladin. Paladin unlocks on tier 2. It is pricey, but we have exactly enough money.
I am the blood of Gilles.
Maybe we get something in the water close by. There's something here. We definitely need to consider going into the water when we get extra income.
The lady's chosen.
Playing Battlefleet Gothic 2. Decided not to go orcs at the moment. I managed to beat Elder after that. Okay. Something still is north, yeah.
Champion of the lady.
There's a rebellion in 4 turns.
Absolutely
I'll
not.
get the numbers here. I mean, if we just hide behind walls, they'll go for this. And we need 2 population. Another 7 turns. Income is solid. Recruiting options are not that good. We can get more peasants. This is not a really big deal. Are we saving some money by having a 12 out of 12? When it comes to technology, we need to confederate Artois. That has to happen. Which will bring us to conflict with both undead here and here. So Heraldry of Artois. It's very convenient, you know, they're first here. Artois and Lioness. 6 turns. These guys pretty much have nothing here.
Valiant Lord.
I will not betray you.
And we just wait here.
You seek the lady's favor.
Avoiding a large battle here, because it doesn't look it's gonna go our way. We need more knights. I mean, you can always send the Loonliker pin like 4-6 swordsmen and shoot them with artillery, but it's still gonna be this infantry cannot hold. This infantry cannot hold. It would be able to hold if we have like a knightly chivalry. +6 is a game changer. Even 400 would be okay here. Then we get a green knight, and we have some security for some time. I don't think we get the negative trait if we encamp. I don't think so. Yeah, the stables for Bretonnia are expensive. But you have to consider they do not pay extra upkeep for additional armies. This is their peasant economy. Pretty much rolled, yeah. I mean, Bretonnia is totally justified to have extra units in the garrisons. If these guys besiege Marienburg, should be fine. Should be fine to just, you know, sell out with the rest. We have enough numbers then. I don't think they can get more than 30 units. Going over the campaign objective, sure. The campaign objective is just to build chivalry at this point. As you get chivalry, you get treasury, and eventually you get to the final battle. You have to choose. You're gonna fight Chaos or Greenskins. Pretty straightforward. So you're building up chivalry, you're getting reward for it. And you have to complete the final errant war battle with 2000 chivalry.
Sigmar forbids this.
They're ambushing here, huh? The crazy thing with Bretonnia, to get men at arms with shields or the spearmen with shields, you need smithy. Yeah, since we have a special campaign here fighting the Greenskins, we're gonna choose to fight the rest of the Greenskins as well. This campaign is gonna be a longer Bretonnia campaign because we have the extra objectives, you know, the house rules, to take all of the desert, no matter who controls it, and defeat the Greenskins, the Grimgor's Greenskins, not all the Greenskins, and then defeat the Greenskins in the final battle. So it's not just the victory condition you see there, it's extended. So what do we do here? They have to go through Marienburg.
Spread the rot.
It is late in the day for Britain.
I guess they want to fight.
Warrior King. I shall do what I can.
These guys are not in range. This is a perfect time to go wipe out Kemmler, but Marienburg is threatening us. Going in the city is fine. Then they just might AFK. They also might go around for this place here. What limit knights am I considering then? 2 Grell Guardians, 2 Grell Knights, and 2 Royal Hippogriff Knights.
Strength and honor.
Yeah, we'll just go into the city here.
Awaits.
We need the tier 3 here before we can consider push. Since we don't want to have a setback here. And we need gold. And how we get gold? Waiting 10 turns. We'll also get gold by expanding. By the time we get Confederation available Artois, I would like to see them have a tier 3 settlement. Because I have no doubt the Kemmler will declare war on us. They might just AFK in ambush sense as well. The Festag has been released. It's been released. You just update to your Warhammer in the Steam library. And they're gonna raid here. They can go everywhere. What difficulty setting is this? It's the highest difficulty. Legendary campaign and a very hard battle difficulty. Overland declare war on the Empire, and they also declare war on the Midland. And we also encounter the Everqueen. We need good relations with the major high elf factions. We need trade and alliance with them, not enemies. They might declare war on us before it happens, but that would be most unfortunate.
Honor before glory.
This place needs to get tier 3 before they sack it. By sacking I mean Kemmler. It looks like they're sending more stuff here. You could also try to hide the army. It's really hard to deal with the vampires right now for anybody. So it's the vampires are definitely favored. The undead in general, all the vampire counts, their whole undead setup, and the vampire coast.
Though the lady grants you her blessings and my aid.
Welcome to fair Bretonnia. Now is the time. All right.
Yeah, that's good.
To war!
What? By Sigma's will, come in peace.
Installations are not good.
Alariel, the words cannot conceal the truth you hide.
Ooh, look at this, you know, such hard diplomacy in this game. Diplomacy doesn't work, right? Red. Red. What do about it? Oh, look at this. She has enemies. might accept only one deal here, though.
Yes.
Oh, finally a guild that says yes. And she'll be happy with us over time. We get trade, and we avoid one potential high elf enemy. We can do this thing here as well. Kritik is enemy with Lothern, so it's not good. We need to actually be against Kritik because we want to support Lothern.
Defender of the
And
Evergreen.
Krace is a wild card here. So they might declare war on us, or they might declare war on their neighbors.
You may approach, but please do not linger. Your presence offends me.
So this tells me, usually when the faction doesn't have enemies, trying to join a war is more likely. But this tells me they're not decided if they're gonna attack us or not. They still might declare war on us. That will be a bad RNG. Emil.
Here come the embodiment of mounted arrogance, the Bretonnian
Bitch!
knights.
We have long lances and hard armor.
King Lewin.
We need to hide the army. If I hide the army, we might trick them that we have left the area. And they attack the city, then we attack them together with the garrison. Without the garrison, it's way too close.
I'll ignore
They're
them.
favored with these numbers.
By the light of
So we
the
go
Lord.
enter ambush stands to stay hidden. We have no intention of ambushing them. We just go ambush because the army will hide. There are two factors when it comes to ambush stands. The factor to stay hidden. This is the most important factor. And then if they enter your zone of control, chance to ambush them. Chance to ambush is not the same as chance to stay hidden. In this case, we just want to stay hidden. So we they don't see us, so they besiege the city, and then we attack them together with the city garrison and destroy them.
I refuse.
If we take Gorsel, we'll get invaded by the Norska. It's still good time to destroy the Bear Legion. It's most likely to fail here, but you know, there is a chance. Okay, we remain hidden at the end of the turn. That's a good sign. Hey, King Roman. I just need him to besiege the city. They will besiege the city, they want to go for that undefended settlement. They will not attack immediately, so we sally out together with the army and the garrison to destroy them. So they're going for undefended settlement here. I mean, we could decide to give them this and then go for their settlement. Oh, Heinrich won. That's not good. That's not good. We should have tried this a turn ago.
Champion of the lady.
Stayed hidden, but they didn't besiege Marienburg.
Welcome to fair Bretonnia.
Oh man, they're just gonna start attacking this. This is such a bad timing with this.
You seek counsel?
Such a bad timing.
I will not obey.
They might just sack this place.
I need more.
They might not win because of being diminished. We still don't want to face this in the field. It's a lot.
Louen Léoncoeur.
If I go for this, they just go for that, and then we just trade. Hey, Humble. If I go here, they just go around. So we're gonna try to hide here as well. This is one thing that is bothering me really. That the fact that they can still discover us if we hide in our own country without any enemy presence. So staying hidden here should be guaranteed. Ivar is declared war on Crace, so this removes that factor. I'll go get walls here so they just can't take it immediately. These guys can also just declare war. There's some really nice targets here, but we can't deal with the others when we have an army trying to take over one of our cities. Oh, this also gives control on tier 2 and 3. It's nice. I could also recruit some knights errant, which we probably should do with shit wizard. Except they're gonna be way too expensive for the next turn. For him, the upkeep will only be taken into consideration next turn.
My strength
So it's fine.
and wisdom are yours. Do you know who I am? For now.
As you can see, the 543 upkeep, because he does not have Knight's Wow. But I need more cavalry for the main army. This unit actually got charge buffed. They might just march towards our unwalled settlement. I was really expecting them to besiege Marienburg, but they went going around for the weaker target, which is not very convenient for them. We are trying to play them for a fool, and they're trying to play us for a fool. Oh, Emil. Why so serious? He's a serious man, Emil von Corden. Peasants better than Skaven slaves? Sure. Oh, look at this. Right when we are about to recruit a paladin.
Blessings of the lady be upon you.
Your plan is a good one.
20 guys, huh? 20 guys. Oh, nice. They just walled it up. Beautiful. Beautiful. Just need to hold 2 turns here.
Welcome, friends. Let's hope.
Sigma's will.
Yes? Come then. Only Sigma's god. Oh.
No, sir.
Oslanda. Ah, boy. Who starts with a stronger army, Lewin or Vlad? Vlad.
I'll ignore that. By the light of the lady,
They have like 17 infantry units here.
King of Bretonnia.
"17 infantry units, at least."
I refuse.
The thing is, how do we kill this many swordsmen? This is 7,800 versus
I will not
8,200.
My strength and wisdom are yours.
We're gonna have to go try hard here.
King Louen Léoncoeur. Farewell. Absolutely not. Armored in faith.
Protector of the realm.
No. Champion of the lady.
Holy shit, swordsman. What the hell? Okay, this is the easy to outmaneuver now. I thought they would have more free company militia. No spears? Yeah. But our cavalry is just enough to handle the swords, but super outnumbered. That's a lot of infantry. This terrain, I do not like this terrain for this shit.
Champion of the lady.
This is really bad for the artillery, man. Really bad for the artillery. Might need to focus them here so the artillery can have clean line of fire.
Field trebuchet. My lord.
In the light of the lady! Damsel!
Pegasus Knight.
They have two free common militia which can do quite a bit of damage on the Pegasus Knights if they get close.
What do you beat? What do you beat?
Horrible, horrible line of fire here. The leadership has to hold.
Man at arms.
Spare man at arms.
For the lady. Battle ready.
Problem is, we get attacked by so many swordsmen, and one of our artillery hits our own unit. It's a rout.
Peasant bowman.
So this does not bode well for our infantry here.
We fight for Bretonnia.
What's up with the graphic glitch on the board around the unit cards? What do you mean? The glitch. We have two more units of Cav and Lord. Lord can do some tank at least.
Loaded and ready.
Keep these guys in the guard mode. You have to send these guys forward so you
With haste.
act like we are threatening here.
Men at arms. Knights of the Elm.
The Knights Errant can be expendable here, so we can use them like in a tanking capacity.
Lord of Bretonnia.
This is a very good charge, but we're super outnumbered.
Post haste. We serve the lady. We ride. Fields trebuchet. Release.
Serve and obey. Smash 'em.
King Luan Leoncoeur.
Super outnumbered.
Ready for orders.
Priestess of the lady!
Just start pinning some stuff here.
Peasant bowman.
The first guy we can pin here.
Buckley. Immediately. To battle.
With haste.
The lady wins it.
Field trebuchet.
Well, this looks like a good crowd here.
Knights of the Elm. Pegasus Knight.
How many swordsmen was there? Two there? Or was it one?
Moving apace.
Can't go through the trees there.
My gifts are yours.
Lower their armor and attack there. One is pinned a good amount here. We'll bombard with the artillery.
Protector of the realm.
And our lord here to give leadership aura and fight at lord.
For the lion.
We fight for Bretonnia! Legend! 'Tis done!
What about this area here? Where's the militia?
At once! Swiftly!
Downhill charge.
Charge!
Oh no, we can't fight here.
Post haste! For our lady! Hastily! Men at arms!
Should we zero fight off this guy?
Take the ground. Doing your bidding.
Oi! Fighters! Quickly, lads! We serve! Swiftly! With haste!
Trying to ignore that free combat formation for some reason. I'm going to go for a charge here as well, but these guys are taking all damage. It's running around this unit, so I guess this will just make it exhausting in there. Artillery is doing very good there.
Sorcery. Grant me your wisdom.
Good.
At me! Remember your vows! Cut them down!
Stop shooting here, send the king to tank the rest.
I shall prevail!
And even getting good shooting here.
Stick 'em, girl!
Lord has got to get a good spanked.
Defenders of the realm!
Just stay forward here.
King of Bretonnia!
Knights errant. I honor my foe. Armor in faith.
Orders!
We can't shoot that, it's like too much cavalry.
Peasant bowman! Yes, my lord!
Release. Lord of Bretonnia. The lion's wheel. Trample them.
It's good here. Can't deal with the Pegasus Knights.
Charge!
For the king.
See how awkward this is? You need a very good flight terrain to use this shit.
Spearmen at arms!
Honor and glory.
My lady. Grant
Lost
me
leadership.
your sight.
Moving apace.
Yeah, Artillery did a very good job there. Even shooting, like, man, look at this area. The trees too. Yoo-hoo! So the March stance was a big deal. I did overestimate them a bit. Don't underestimate your opponent not playing in a game for a month. Just best just forget about that. Really, just good looking. That's it. This is nice redemption bonus.
I take my leave.
And oh, we got Savior as well. Let me get this on the king. Militiaman is nice.
You seek the lady's favor.
It's now looking good here.
I shall do what I can. Farewell.
We need to move in to engage the undead. Can't let them touch this this terrain, this province. It's gonna be in a reinforcing position, I guess. I'm not gonna put him on a horse. Yeah, that as well. And as well. We are facing a rebellion here.
Here come the embodiment of mounted arrogance, the Bretonnian Knights.
What turn is it? Turn 10. It's still penalty for one turn. The capital is looking good.
Fluent Leoncoeur.
This is also for the Knights Errant. Yeah, yes it is. We have now full strength, weapon strength bonus and charge bonus for our cav units. On rank 10 there is a regiment available.
Devotee of the lady.
Tier 3 is nice here, I would like to see tier 3 here as well, save us quite a bit of money.
I will alone.
Lord.
If you don't have the WoWs, you have to pay extra for the Knight units. Well, it's not simple as that, crowd. Not simple as that. Paladin's tier 2. We don't have the money right now. You're talking about diplomacy? Yeah. We started with war with Marienburg, which means 10 turns penalty for asking peace. I'm not sure who attacked, but it's usually considered the player had attacked. So we can offer a peace treaty without penalty next turn. One turn penalty is no big deal, but we can avoid it. Let the lords of Mucilon charge with the flower of Bretonnia once more. I would like to hear him say that. It matters who attacked. If you attacked asking for peace too early, it's a diplomatic penalty. But if you were attacked asking for peace treaty, there is no penalty. Oh, they got the filter ammunition building. As many Confederate, we want to have the right stuff there available.
Deliver your missive and then get from my...
I'll ignore.
The thing is, if we give them peace treaty here, then the rebellions will end here, and there's you know, minimal things to fight.
Absolutely not.
This thing is increased in tier.
Honor, welcome to fair Bretonnia.
Incursion Marienburg might be a good thing, but it's also gonna slow down the port.
Sigma's will come in peace.
A fool's action.
Affirmative.
I don't know. I think it's fine. I think
Yes.
it's fine.
Do not waste my time.
Can they have
with
different
petty
priorities
talk.
right now?
Make your offer and be done.
How much money they can offer? 800, 1300. That's 300 is already good. 800 might get 800.
I will.
Very good. Now they're probably gonna join a war.
My hand hovers close to my blade. Utter your demand
Scaling.
before I raise it.
Norska. I think against Norska makes more sense.
A fool's action.
And no,
No, sir.
no. Otherwise they're gonna attack one of the
hand
Empire
hovers
factions.
close to my blade. Utter your demand. Not likely.
Yeah, they want a little money, but we don't want to pay them anything.
By the greetings from.
This is nice.
Welcome to the court of the Everqueen.
To find Tyrion. Rank 5 Paladin. Oh. Attack, speed, or leadership for all the knights. 5 attack is nice. Make him a decent duelist with extra attack. Nathan of the Flame. I will take the knightly temper.
True Bretonnian.
I think like defense before immortality.
By the light of the lady.
There's military presence here, so we definitely would have initiative here. But we'll go for the incursion here first.
On to victory!
Lord and hero. Going forth.
Spread the rot.
I like that they're building buildings here. Our trade is decent. We should get a resource really. Get the pottery here instead. Or why the hell do we even have the infantry building here in the first place? I really don't get it. Let's get the pottery. Pottery will give us significant income increase now that we have lost some. We need like 2,000 a turn. Then additional 1,000 per province. So we can get some tier 4 and 5. The thing is, why I said they're vulnerable to missile damage. They removed that penalty for missile, but the guys that are at the front will get shot the most, and then you take casualties instead of damage. It's just flavor, like I said. You could get some stats, but the wideness of the unit is important for the inflicting damage. Marienburg declared war on the Battle Legion. Oh, good. Yeah, if you have the lance, the first few will get killed immediately by the archers.
Your coming was foretold.
Foretold.
Welcome to fair
The Confederation is not
Bretonnia.
available.
Now is the time.
They do have military, so we have to wait for them to lose this army. I don't think we would be a good to Confederate at this point anyways. We want to strike while these guys are weakened.
Sigmar forbids this.
Ah.
Noble son of Bretonnia. On to glory.
We'll go make contact with Luen. Luen with what the hell am I talking about? Tyrion.
Lord, welcome to fair Bretonnia.
There is a very good trade potential here, and Bretonnia does rely on trade. Hey, sure enough, thanks for the bits.
Lord, the lady grants you safe passage in these lands.
Well, sometimes you can't wait. That's the thing. That's always the issue. You know, we have to act.
I am the blood of shield.
Not just wait.
Honor before
By Luen reinforcing and Shiduser attacking, Luen will get Savior. Shiduser will get Crusader and Warrior.
death to the enemy.
It's not a really good thing to auto resolve here. I feel. I don't know how it affect some of the units, so we'll not go for it yet. I need a more convenient situation. 5 melee attack is a great trait. They're better, but you can't be too picky. You being too picky will be turn 50 plus, and you'll have no heroes on higher ranks. Now this is a solid terrain.
Bretonnia!
Man, when I see this shit, I mean, look at these guys. If they make the next saga a medieval, they better use the Warhammer engine. Not that shitty Attila. I mean, look at this. Look at the amount of detail on the cloak and the armor.
Stay put!
Teutonic Knights.
Steady!
Yeah.
Feet! Hold steady!
We have artillery, so we have a significant advantage here. There's one unit of pistoleros here. Well shots. Compared to previous Total Wars, this game has the least amount of bugs. The least. It's been polished and bug fixed more than all previous Total Wars combined.
Brave knights! Immediately! Army awaits!
Hey, there was Wazok.
The lady's chosen!
Ellie, tell us if it's 2 or 3 digits left of bugs. 2 digits. 2 digits, no kappa.
Priestess of the lady! Very well!
King of Bretonnia! I am king!
Just gonna pull them with the artillery. What's the charge situation? 80 charge. What turn is it? 12? Turn 12, you have a unit with 80 charge. .41 weapon strength with 10 bonus versus large. How do you move the whole formation like that? With Control A you can select all, and then with holding left Alt and left mouse button you can drag them. Or you can drag the specific part. With Control you can rotate, right mouse button to cancel at any point. Yeah, the base charge level on the Knights of the Realm is 68. It's a unit which relies on charge to deliver damage. It's a unit that is supposed to be countering, you know, like low and mid-tier large units.
For the lady!
not gonna move. What do I think about Meta Exodus being removed from Steam? I'm like, what? Why are they doing that? I'm confused. Why not just include it on another platform and not just in, you know, this is going to piss so many people and make some other people unsure. Because the game looks great and they're like doing some shenanigans right now. I think it's gonna get removed for a time and then it's gonna come back. Because they wanna put sales on a different platform. Caldicans large, yes. There is an icon here, entity and unit size. This is a unit of large entities. You see the large icon, and you can see the small icon for the infantry. So this is an indicator for the unit size. If a unit has bonus versus large, and a unit is marked as large, it will have bonus against it. If a unit has bonus against infantry and it's fighting stuff like warhounds, which are infantry size, it will have bonus against those, even if they're not infantry. Infantry, you know, per se, you know, they're still infantry size, but not really infantry, like the warhounds. We don't have to do anything here. We have range and we have artillery, so they're very weak here. They don't even have shields.
Peasant bowman! Oi! As you say, for the Grail!
Don't even have shields.
Infantry!
Anti-large on cavalry is very good stuff.
Knights of the Realm!
Priestess of the Lady! All shall know my power!
Brace last second there. That prevented the charge there, you see that? They're still taking damage after that. Units are pretty sturdy. The Spearmen don't have anti-armor piercing, so they can't really fight off Knights of the Ram properly, especially with these buffs. They just deliver a shock here. They went around the other cavalry unit. You don't have to shoot here anymore. Still managed to kill 9. 1 bird and 8 horse. It's rank 4. That regeneration is quite nice. We'll send the Knights Errant to mop up. Well, they might retreat in a position where we get a follow-up battle, which is good for the experience. Yeah, it's definitely noticeable back in Valley. They can still die fast if not used right, because they have only 24 models. This thing has 6.5k health. This thing has 6. It's still pretty good health considering 24. Yeah, don't spear me, yeah. There is quite a bit of things in the game which, you know, are flavor and not that strong. And some things only exist because of multiplayer. It's like nothing happens here, look at that. 78 captured, nothing happens here. Maybe it will happen, it just doesn't register here. 85.
You seek the lady's favor.
No, nothing happens for the second army.
King
Oh,
Lewin
it happened,
the
it happened. It didn't just, it was not showing. It actually
Lewin.
happens, but it's not showing. Okay.
My reputation.
I wish they updated it. I wish they updated it. Going for the this guy's a fighter because we're not gonna get him an army yet. He's gonna be supporting Lewin.
You seek counsel?
What? Ah, they removed the armored horse. Okay, that makes sense. I mean, the damsel on an armored horse. Come on, give me a break. Not happening. So warhorse is not even worth taking right now. So we go directly for unicorn. Unicorn is now better mount. Okay.
No. I go forth.
Highest. Very well, I go.
Oh, another hedge wizard. We'll get a Twilight Banner. Did they fix the
Lord
Twilight Banner?
and hero.
My deeds are legend.
Holy shit, they did. You could have put it in a paladin before. We have to wait for these guys to make a move, then we make our move.
I take my leave.
Blessings of the lady be upon you.
So pretty chill phase, just building up and waiting
The lady
right now.
chosen.
This is rank 14. You wanna go for what is this? Rank 10. This is 5 more leads for the whole army. And it's not that bad. So like I feel like it's a filler skill. If you're not sure in your battle prowess, definitely get Crown Bretonnia. 5 more leadership for the whole Bretonnian army, it's a big deal. But I feel like we can go without this. The moment you switch to tier 3 and higher units, this becomes weaker. Much weaker. I feel like at this point we go for the Force Seeker. So we have the heraldry of Artois. The next closest neighbor is the Lioness. And what does the Lioness have right now? Ooh, they have. Ooh, this is looking good. 6 turns, I'll take it. Oh, not the Lioness. Baston. I'm talking about Baston. It would take how much? 12 turns? Yeah. We need to secure territories. And we'll get the resources here due to having trade partners. 5 trade partners, resource production is good. Oh man, I'm excited. They release a patch. Maybe they ninja patch the trade the resources. Oh man. Imagine the ninja patch the long-term partnership. I would have to play 3 Kingdoms this year. It's always exciting to see a new update and see if they fixed something as basic as trade. I'm excited to see if it was fixed or not. Who knows what they ninja patched. Maybe they did. Maybe they did. Elend, thank for all the bits, appreciate it. 2000. Oh man, I'm gonna have to count all the bits. So I think we're gonna put bits towards the donation goals. I will do that off stream though. But thank you.
By the light
Yeah.
of the lady.
So we're waiting for these guys to make a first move before we finish them off. No Half-Life 3, what we need is Homeworld 3. Screw that, what we need is Diablo 3. I mean, hold on, we only got Diablo 3. Okay. This is pretty chill right now. We're waiting for population. We need phones to play Diablo 4. Warcraft 4. Ooh. Ooh, man, that sounds good. I feel like they might be waiting for. What the hell just happened there? What did disappear? What did they lose? They got attacked? What we really need is the modern controls in all the Total Wars. By older, I mean Medieval 2, Shogun 2, and Rome 1. It would double the sales probably those games. If they can actually play it with modern controls, the graphics, you know, you can go past the graphics. Am I gonna stream Warcraft 3 or 4 when it's out? I don't know. What happened here? What happened there?
Can I? You have to file to Phoenix Court. Speak quickly.
Honor. The lady grants you safe passage in these lands. I refuse.
Hukop, greetings on behalf of the Empire.
I will.
It looks like Karak Zifm attacked the Battle Legion. These guys are having struggling here.
We have met before.
Welcome to fair Bretonnia.
Waiting for a confederation here, but this guy's not weakened enough to do it. We need to wait for these guys to make the first move. Ooh, Bordeloo has taken Lioness. That's good.
Vampire of the waves.
Good. I'll take the ship route here. He might get assassinated on the way.
On to glory.
King of Bretonnia.
About... I mean, we can just stay here, right?
Glory away.
Stay here and react to what's happening.
Moving out. It shall be so.
We need to improve our economy and wait for the confederations. We need to upgrade the farming first to tier 3. How do we do that? By building the milling tree. We can keep this, or we can drop for something else. I think keeping it here is fine.
The lady grants you safe passage in these lands, if needs must.
We'll upgrade Marienburg to tier 3. Tier 3 will double the income on the port, but it's very expensive right now. Which means we can't really get any more units at this point. Yeah, we'll see what these guys do here.
Devotee of the lady.
I mean, if we don't join the war, right? If we don't join the war, we kind of have the advantage of striking what these guys are weakened. But if we join the war, we can go all in together.
Strength and honor.
Yeah. Just in a short break, guys. Stretch my legs, get a drink. I'll be back in like 5 minutes. I'm back. Okay. Looks like another incursion here will be happening. I'm waiting for to see what this move these guys do. We might even get closer to see what's going on.
On to victory!
Yes? If the lady wills it.
Leaving!
My blade is ready.
I have seen your heart.
Did they really lose everything there?
Do you know who I am?
78. Don't look like they lost everything. Might be ambushing or hidden somewhere. Wow. Don't wanna miss this. Are they being sneaky here, or they lost the army? Let's see, because we can have a drop on them. Ooh, they were ambushing. Come on, man! What the hell? He's fighting the Red Duke and he's attacking Artois. What the hell is wrong with him, man? He's mad with power. It's not ethical. There are vampires in his lands and he declares war on Artois.
The Empire only crossed the grey
He betrayed non-aggression pact. Treachery from Albrecht. So, Kemmler is trying to be sneaky about Artois. And we need to confederate Artois.
I need more minions.
Ready to serve. Onwards then.
Encountered Safari, Ivres, and Lothern. You can see our reliability rating is very high. So we had non-aggression with Borlu, but we also military allies with Artois. By supporting our ally in defense against the aggressor, this is not treachery. Instead, Albrecht committed treachery on us.
The laws of chivalry. Welcome, friends. Let's hope.
See what's gonna be happening in regard about that.
I see you are true of heart, noble knight. No evildoer may receive the blessings of the lady.
Approach and make your...
Okay. Who we have here? Our Lothern is number 1.
I am the defender of Ulfwan. Choose your word.
Understood.
Okay, good stuff. We share an enemy.
You are no friend of the Ass.
And this woman is hard to please.
Welcome. Time is precious, so please make your request. If you wish.
Look at all these trade agreements. We need trade goods. We'll be swimming in gold. Look at all these trade agreements. We just need resources. We're already selling all of the pottery, making extra 200 a turn. And we can produce more.
Tremble, mortal.
We are trying to attack Kemmler when he's vulnerable.
I ride.
I think we should be enough moving from this position.
With you. Taking my leave, I will indulge you.
There's an incursion happening in 3 turns there. We just need more money for this. Another 100 per turn. Yeah, we'll wait for that. We're going to need 6,000 for this, so we need to increase our trade. Very chill right now. The Scourge of Cain has been destroyed. So joining that war pretty much just improved diplomacy between us and the High Elves. Didn't get any downside there. Avalon declared war on Illyrian, and Illyrian, you know, known to be troublemakers. Oh man, they have tucked. Maybe we should help Artois in this situation now. Together we'll take them down now. We can't let them damage a tier 3 there. At this point it's expensive. We have a clean battle there and we wipe out the Battle Legion.
This is Bretonnia.
They also spreading corruption, so we can't let the corruption spread. It's gonna mess up with our control. That's no surprise there, Vanaheim is declaring war. What the hell? What just happened? They are immediately taking it?
Find me.
They had a siege attacker?
I hunger.
What the... How did this happen? There was a wall here.
The lady grants you safe passage in these...
That makes it easy. We got a tier 3 here, pretty good.
They will all pay.
Yeah, our first confederation with Artois. The confederation actually improved control. This is really weird. Really weird. I saw them besieged. How did they take it immediately? Ooh, Artois has sold out and lost. That would explain it. Okay, no matter what, we attack now.
Ah, my old stomping ground. So.
Okay, he's weakened here. Just what we wanted, and now we destroy him. We'll keep the leadership in melee defense and attack the
Do you know who I am?
Death to the enemy!
Perfect. We'll bring down his armies and then erase his city. I don't care about the mountain there. We'll rely on trade economy. We don't need to take the mountain here. Let this place taken by the Karek Zephyr. Maybe we get trade agreement with them. And we lose tier 3 here, but we got what we wanted. Weakened Kemmler. We'll not get the trade for the Lewin for Kemmler, but doesn't really matter that much. Closer here.
Honor before glory. This is my will.
Yeah, they must have sold out because they had more and they lost the auto resolve. That's the only way to explain it there, I think. I mean, guys, you've seen it. They besieged it. They didn't talk it. They didn't have the siege target. I don't think the artillery can get here in time. Probably gonna go aggro on us before.
Run, men. Stay in put. Hold.
See what we can do in the field here.
Princess of the lady!
Swiftly!
Swiftly!
We
Going into hex rates, rank 4. Trail is here. They're probably gonna engage us before. This is a good position here to attack. But the artillery will aggro them sooner.
Now!
Let's see if somebody wants to duel Lewin here.
Post haste!
Yoo-hoo!
Advance!
Let's send somebody to duel zombies.
With speed!
Bats.
Riding out! Hold true!
We'll fight the bats. They don't have enough damage. 40 melee attack with 22 weapons, strength melee, and the regular damage. We have regeneration, Lewin. We'll also go for that. We're just starting with all the cavalry.
I honor my vow!
That's just there to tire the enemy. We can also send our Pegasus here.
I honor my vow!
Oh, we're gonna get in position here.
Ready for battle! We are ready! Pegasus Knights! For Bretonnia!
Let's melt this. The rest of the army is very slow.
Battle ready! Fail trebuchet!
We have one fast unit here. The hex rates can raise at good speed, the rest is slow.
Pegasus Knights! Take
This
the
is
ground!
66 spears.
On to glory! Attack! Knights of the realm!
Artillery in position, not yet.
Protector of the realm, for our lady.
Ah, this is fine, I think.
Post haste!
Might kill a Pegasus or two here. These guys are way too stacked behind.
The lion!
Just pull back.
Swiftly! Apace!
Look how easily the Pegasus have disengaged.
Quickly now!
They're not even really surrounding the enemy there.
At once! Lance is ready!
I really don't have the answers to this, so we can do it with this whatever we want.
Fail trebuchet! Fire a will!
Sorceress! Apace!
Hastily! With haste! On to glory! Now!
X-Ray is just gonna lose
To
here.
glory!
Oh, he killed 41 hit. 5 1 hit. They're getting healed. Oh shit, the kill is here. Time to move away. They have artillery, so they have to go forward.
Quickly now! As you say! Battle ready!
How do these guys have such high views still?
Peasant bowman! Awaiting orders!
Ah, this looks good.
King Lewin Leoncoeur! Bretonians, attack! We serve our lady!
Cripples have weak armor.
Protect Bretonia!
They take a lot of damage from the arrows.
Arrows ready!
They won't be able to do anything after for the arena.
Of Bretonia!
Hell is crumbling. Hey, Dr. Maul, thank you.
Lord of
Well, I use the curse in midnight wing here. Best unit is almost dead. Oh, it's gone. You're gonna go against that. Do we even use Pegasus here? It seems like we don't have to use Pegasus here. As long as the Pegasus don't get terrified, I think we're fine here. Knights are coming.
Knights, ready! Charge! Cleanse our land! King Luan Leoncoeur! Rise indeed!
Oh, that was a good hit on that necromancer. Left side needs some assist. I guess we send Pegasus here. Then you can stop firing, and these peasants can go in the back.
Run, men! Quickly, lads! Pegasus Knights! Trample them!
Power of light!
Necromancer getting killed. This guy's melted.
Bound by honor! Swiftly! At speed! Cut them down! Ready! Glory calls! Knights errant! For the king! King Luan Leoncoeur!
That should be it.
Faith is my armor!
Lune Lanker, you have Regeneration skill, yeah.
To my banner!
Ladies champion.
King Luan Leoncoeur! Helsingborg! King Luan Leoncoeur! The lady wills it! Very well!
True Bretonian!
King Luan! Iron-armed dead things! Die again!
Fell down. Yeah, Krell has pretty good damage with the legendary buffs. 13 kills on the direwolves. Only 4 on the hex rates. They're taking a lot of juice to heal as well.
I am the blood of shield.
By taking this element with Sheet Wizard, we have Luan Lanker's army able to continue attacking.
My strength and wisdom are yours.
Champion of the lady.
Rank 7. Need this for rank 10 for Unicorn. Up kinda late, yeah. Yeah, we're almost done. Almost done.
King Luan Leoncoeur.
I will not.
Just retreat here.
The lady wills it.
Eliminate the undead here. Blocking our pet, so hopefully it's not blocking us too much.
Cleanse our land.
We have the Twilight's banner. Pretty good for the like extra physical resistance for Pegasus. Managed to get 60 kills, huh?
Farewell.
Doesn't matter. Oh, we got the Warrior and Luan Lanker, shield plus 10, melee attack plus 5, weapon stake plus 10%. And we have the Blackstone post within range with only 11 unit garrison. These stats, we definitely go hard to hit. 12 melee defense is the best thing to buff him further. His weapon will give him attack and weapon strength.
Who calls? By the light of the lady. King of Bretonnia. King Lewin.
Oh, looking good here. We're going to raise this place. Clear the corruption. I mean, look at the Karak Ziflin, they build a Slayer Shrine.
You seek the lady's favor.
Welcome to fair Bretonnia. I accept.
Eston is probably going to be our next option to confederate. Did they make peace with Karak Ziflin?
You may speak
No.
before my shield bearers and on the Oathstone.
Don't want to be enemies with the dwarves.
Oathbound.
It might cause trouble, these guys.
Strength and honor.
Yep. We have the bell for the Blackstone Post. Pretty weak garrison. And this should be the end of the Battle Legion. And then we only have Musalon from the undead left in Bretonnia. Slowly confederate and deal with pesky neighbors. Ally with the Elos and slowly go south. Albert declared war on Artois while being at war in Musalon, so we joined the war. Declared war on our alliance, so committed treachery. Because he had non-aggression. That was a really silly move.
The lady's chosen.
With 2 pieces of artillery we can clear this without just rushing the wall. If we just rush the wall without clearing it, the towers will shoot the artillery. So it's not good.
We serve our liege. Ready for orders? Men at arms.
Just wait until artillery is empty.
Release! We serve.
You can also speed up this part as well.
In the light of the lady.
Good. You know, let's. This makes it. You know, why would wars build fortifications outside, like this, exposed, not covering something? You know, like a mountain door or something. This one is actually taking damage. Abandon this one. Hey, morning. We cleared the towers so we don't have artillery doesn't get shot by the towers while we are going for the wall. 2 artillery pieces we can clear 4 towers. Lewin has shield, armor, physical resistance, missile resistance, and regeneration, so I can tank this quite well. Let's go empty the bows. These guys, I don't know. These things should here. We can go kill the bats. This thing has spirit leech, so you could kill a couple of Pegasus here. Might still have range here. Just going closer to Kaza's Spirit Leech. It's low range. multiplayer, you know, 100 meters. This guy's shooting here. And the beds are getting demolished. You can send one of these men at arms. These units are not keeper, they're just basically bodies.
We are ready! Quickly, lads!
Biggest snipes! Battleproof ready!
What kind of juju we have here?
At speed!
Holy shit, those beds are still alive.
My lady, grant me your sight!
Biggest snipes!
Killed two Pegasus there, what the hell?
Men at arms!
Trebuchet crew! Swords! Biggest snipes!
King Luan Leoncoeur! Lances ready!
Forward. Holy shit, this guy must be because we exhausted. They're tired. Surprisingly, quite a bit of damage here.
What do you be?
Want to break the door here fast.
Honor the lady!
Biggest snipes! At speed!
It's not worth climbing on the wall, they're better infantry.
King Luan Leoncoeur!
And when it gets rank 14, it's gonna be a real menace here.
Sorceress!
Come on, lads! King Luan Leoncoeur! Men at arms!
That's the Blackstone Post. They made it like this. As it's the capital of one of the newer factions. This place didn't even have was not even a provincial capital before. This is a new thing.
To my banner! With speed! Safety! Quickly, lads!
A little bit of Empire. Those came rates of the lead men at arms, whatever the Pegasus assist.
King Luan Leoncoeur! Spearmen at arms!
Power of the lady!
I am king here! It shall be!
See, you can do a knockback with damage.
Biggest snipes! At once! Swiftly!
To help here.
Slay them!
For our lady!
Defend Bretonnia!
The hell?
King Luan Leoncoeur!
And he's doing damage. Should do this here.
I serve
Oh, they're
the
attacking
lady.
again.
Come unto me!
Bretonnia!
Come on, 82 attack versus 35 defense and missing like that. It hurt.
King Luan Leoncoeur!
Bye-bye. It's the end of one of the undead factions in Bretonnia. Karina is 10,000. But are we going to raise? Ooh, the Grail Shield. Fancy armor. Battle Legion has been destroyed.
King Luan Leoncoeur.
It's nice. Dwarves, get your shit back.
Noble son of Bretonnia.
We are happy with the exploration, and let's send him to the army.
Forward then.
I just want to make contact with Tyrion.
As you say.
Monument here will be controlled. There's some corruption to increase the control, and untainted control for Bretonnia is public order.
Do you know who I am?
My bloodline calls.
Just in case they don't gangbang on Cheat Wizard here, we're gonna disband. Tier 3 capital, hell yeah! That money. This will boost the income from all buildings in all regions and adjacent provinces plus 25%. That's quite nice on the Marienburg port tier 3. 25% on 1000. More additional tradable resource produced, also gonna be nice. We have access to plenty of trade. No, the Bretonnia doesn't get the penalty for fielding more than one army. Because they have the peasant economy. So the Bretonnia was designed in mind to Malus with infantry, but it a lot of infantry creates penalty, which is not really the big deal. But there is no penalty to a lot of knights. So how it was designed? It's designed for you to, use a lot of knights, but not a lot of infantry, which is okay. Which how Bretonnia should be to compete with the other factions. It's just the early game, thing, the peasant economy. Later on, it doesn't matter. So they did not increase the upkeeps further. They also were not really designed in mind to with income on their main building. But trade in this area is pretty nice. Doesn't matter. Another thing is they have to take skills to have regular upkeeps. So you have to also take this in mind. So you have to take extra skills so you don't pay very expensive upkeeps. And that's the reason why they don't have stuff like supply lines. Or maybe Creative Assembly just forgot to include supply lines in Bretonnia, but these are reasons enough not to have supply lines. Okay, the first part was like over 30 minutes, and the second part was over 3 hours and 40 minutes. I guess this is gonna be it. It's pretty late. We're gonna call it here, boys. Pretty smooth early game. We'll continue tomorrow with the regular stream, 7 or more hours. I'll be up in probably 12 to 14 hours live with the part 3 of Bretonnia campaign. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll be seeing you tomorrow. Good night.